Scott Brown from the University of Louisville won the toss and took first and third period.
It's tails.
He did not utilize much of his free run time though. He started just outside the Oneida River.
Okay, you guys ready? You're on the clock.
And he's throwing a double fluke rig. We've never seen that in ultimate match fishing, college or pro.
Well, I got a little double fluke rig on. It's been working pretty good last couple of days. The way these smallmouth are, sometimes you can hook up on two of them.
Illinois, over the line. That's your warning.
So Steve, you do understand this whole concept of the line, right? And you understand that it is invisible and it goes. How about geometry? Were you good in geometry? Louisville and Illinois both have top college bass teams, and we're seeing the best today. Louisville with Scott Brown and Illinois with Steve Moy. Here's the tale of the tape.
Scott Brown, graduate, University of Louisville. Steve Moy, junior, University of Illinois.
So Scott, you and I are practically neighbors. I live right up the road from University of Louisville. I know what kind of water you fish. You fish the Ohio River where like 12 pounds in 2 months will win a tournament, you know?
Oh yeah.
What's it like to come to a lake like this that's full of fish?
Well, I think the coolest thing is you can see them. I mean, I'm not used to that. You know, if you see down, a foot, that's clear on the river, but it's frustrating too because you see them and you can't catch them.
Are we going to see you target smallmouth or largemouth today?
I'm trying to target some smallmouth today. All right, I give up on this one. Let's go somewhere else.
It's a little windy. Scott, what's this wind doing to you, man? What's the wind doing to you?
Blowing. Just trying to find them. I'm hoping this wind has got some bait fish stirred up on the backside of this bar. Practice, they were all up in here eating crawfish.
He's pulled the trolling motor up, he's moving again.
Are you moving again?
Yeah. I got to believe that he's wanting that early morning schooling activity. You move, and if you find the smallmouth, you can catch 15 pounds just like that.
You got one?
Yeah.
Steve Moy from Illinois has got a bass on the back of the boat. And it looks like a pretty good fish. It's really tugging. Remember how critical bass from the back of the boat can be. And this lake is one of those lakes that's very hard to defend. Yeah, it's a big smallmouth. Look at it down there. Very hard to defend from the back of the boat or from the front of the boat. You cannot hardly keep a guy off of the fish. He's using a crankbait. He's got treble hooks, so he's going to be really careful how he lands his fish. We're not seeing any evasive maneuvering from the guy in the front of the boat at all. Fish is all over. Big smallmouth. This is probably one of the biggest ones we've seen so far. The treble hook. And the rough water makes it even that much more difficult.
Yes.
Got it. Bass one in the boat for the University of Illinois.
Illinois, over the line.
I can't argue with the ref. You can't argue with the ref. I got one fish in the well. That first fish, I feel any time in a tournament is always the toughest one because that first bite is always the icebreaker, and then you kind of relax and loosen up a little, and I think I'll be all right. So.
Over the line, Illinois. Boat turn, gotcha.
How much time's left?
That's the end of the quarter.
In a move that I really do question, Illinois' Steve Moy has come to the main lake. The wind is absolutely howling. He spent about 20 minutes of his run time getting down to an area that's just south of the river. And the thing is he was able to defend that pattern up in the river. He could fish those docks, he could put the Louisville angler on the bank and not allow him to catch a fish. Instead, he brings him into the open water where it's really anybody's ball game. Plus, he has to control the trolling motor, which is very, very difficult right now in this wind and waves.
This is ridiculous.
I'll tell you, these conditions are just about as bad as they can get. These swells are starting to top 4, maybe even out in the middle 5 feet. But these guys are just still hammering it out.
They are here.
They're good fishermen. They know that they're down to the wire, and any one keeper bass by either angler could put this thing away. Fish has to be 12 inches long. Right now, every ounce is critical, not a keeper. Fish on the back of the boat. Fish on the back of the boat. If he can get this bass in the boat, this could be the one right here for the University of Louisville. Scott has been patient back there. He's taking his time, and if he can boat this bass, I gotta believe it's gonna win this match for him. We're inside of 5 minutes. Oh, it's a big smallmouth. Big smallmouth. Oh, no! No!
Oh!
Oh my God!
God!
Oh, I felt like I jumped it off. Oh my God!
That's the end of it. It's over.
Steve Moy, you're going to advance to the final round and on to our championship.